get a hold of their archive patents section. They have all of the patents within their boundary on record there. And when you give in those 4 elements that I mentioned to you, your township range section and where you're located in that section, get 3 certified copies back from the Bureau of Land Management. And those certified copies are not expensive. The most I've ever paid for one is $3. So $9, and I had all 3 of them. In Oregon, they're $1.50. So, give you kind of a ballpark. Okay. You want certified copies, just like this document here. Now, some of the BLM districts do not emboss them. They're supposed to, but a lot of times they'll stamp in the back and they'll initial it or sign it in blue ink, which is a valid certification. The courts have already ruled on that. But nevertheless, make sure all 3 of your copies are certified.
So remind me again how I find the information of where my exact property's
You
at.
need to speak up.
Remind me again how I find out where exactly my properties are through that meets and bounds. Do I find out exactly where my property's at, the information that the BLM needs?
Yes, you need to locate or find out. Now, you bring up a point. Yes, Robert.
Well, I was just going to let them know that you and I recorded a couple of good calls that help people find their meets and bounds, and it's on your webpage.
Right.
Okay.
I was going to tell you something about. I know what it was. If you have trouble determining where you're located within, it's a lot easier to find the township range and section than it is sometimes where you're located within that section. And what I have found to be very helpful is to get a hold of your county surveyor and ask him to help you. Give him the meets and bounds and give him your home address or the property address, okay? By doing so, he can tell you real quick. Those guys are sharp at that, and they do a good job, and they usually are more than willing to help. So get a hold of your county surveyor if you have trouble locating where you're located within that section, okay?
Well, the recorder here in southern Utah, you just go down to the county recorder's office and they will help you find it right on the computer there. And
Well, good.
Really, really good down there.
Good. That's really helpful because a lot of them won't do that, but that's good to know.
Well, I went back in the archives, and if I had questions doing my own title search, they would come back and answer the questions and show me where to go
Wow.
and everything. And they got computers out front.